Hello everyone. In today's session, we are going to learn about the hepatitis. So let's start. Hepatitis is an inflammation of the liver, most commonly caused by viral infection. Inflammation is the body's response to injury or irritation. Viruses are responsible for hepatitis in which they differ from one another in some ways to share several traits. First, they generally infect only hepatocyte, and then on the other side, bacteria can infect different parts of the body. People infected with hepatitis viruses are highly contagious for days or even weeks before they realize they are sick. Hepatitis virus generally do not destroy the living cell in which they replicate. Instead, the original infected cell releases new viruses that move on to infect other hepatocytes. The first cell is damaged but not destroyed. Usually, the liver can repair the damaged hepatocyte. However, over a period of years, on rebuilding of hepatocytes can cause long-term liver damage. So it is a general term referring to inflammation of the liver. In this picture, you can see the damaged liver. Damage when there is chronic hepatitis, damage in case of cirrhosis, and damage in case of hepatocellular carcinoma. Causes of hepatitis are different. It may be infectious or non-infectious type. In infectious type, it may be due to viral infection, may be due to bacterial infection, or due to fungal or parasitic infection. In non-infectious type, it may be due to alcohol consumption, drug usage, due to autoimmune disorder, or metabolic diseases. Here is the etiology of hepatitis. It may be viral hepatitis, alcoholic hepatitis, autoimmune hepatitis, or non-alcoholic hepatitis. After etiology, that body exposed to hepatitis virus and that virus infects the person. And then there is the inflammation of the liver. This inflammation of liver damages the hepatocytes, means cells of liver. Then they causes the necrosis of the liver and then it alters the liver function. If condition is not treated, then it get more worsened and may cause death of person. There are generally main 5 types of hepatitis viruses. They are referred as type A, B, C, D, E, in which cause potential outbreaks and epidemic spread globally. In particular, type B and C lead to chronic diseases in hundreds of million people and together are the most common cause of liver cirrhosis. Hepatitis A Hepatitis A and hepatitis E are typically caused by ingestion of contaminated food or water. Hepatitis B, C, and D usually occur as a result of parenteral contact with infected body fluids. Common modes of transmission for these viruses includes receipt of contaminated blood or blood products, invasive medical procedures using contaminated equipment, and for hepatitis B transmission from mother to baby at birth, from family member to child, and also by sexual contact. You can see in this image hepatitis A called as HAV. It is found in the feces of those infected people. Hepatitis B, HBV, is spread through infected body fluids. Hepatitis C, HCV, is the most serious type of spread through blood. Hepatitis D can only be contracted if you already have HBV. Hepatitis E, HEV, is transmitted via food or water. Hepatitis A. It is also known as infectious hepatitis. HAV spreads by ingestion of contaminated water, food, and it is also called as jaundice. This type of hepatitis is most commonly transmitted by consuming food and water contaminated by feces from a person infected with hepatitis A. Hepatitis B. It is transmitted through contact with infectious body fluids such as blood, vaginal secretions, semen containing the hepatitis B virus, injecting usage of drug, having sex with infected partner, or sharing razor with an infected person increase the risk of getting hepatitis B. Hepatitis C comes from hepatitis C virus (HCV). Hepatitis C is transmitted through direct contact with infected body fluids, typically through injection, drug use, and sexual contact. Hepatitis D is also called as delta hepatitis. It is a serious liver disease caused by hepatitis D virus. HDV is contracted through direct contact with infected blood. Hepatitis D is a rare form of hepatitis that only occurs in conjunction with hepatitis B infection. The hepatitis D virus can't multiply without the presence of hepatitis B. Next one is hepatitis E. It is a waterborne disease. It is caused by hepatitis E virus. Hepatitis E is mainly found in areas with poor sanitation and typically results from ingesting fecal matter that contaminates the water supply. Here are some symptoms of hepatitis that includes fatigue, nausea, mild fever, yellow skin or eyes, stomach pain, and dark urine. In this picture, you can see the stages of liver damage. Fatty liver, it is caused due to the deposition of fat and causes the liver enlargement. Then liver fibrosis. Here, scar tissues forms. Then cirrhosis. Here, growth of connective tissue occurs and that destroys the liver cells. Signs and symptoms includes almost similar in all types of hepatitis, but usually more severe in case of hepatitis B virus and hepatitis C virus. Uneasiness, nausea, vomiting, fever, loss of appetite, loss of body weight, intolerance to fatty food that causes the tenderness of liver, changes in smell, taste, and sense with pharyngitis. There is cough, urine darkness due to rise in bilirubin serum level. Then, once the condition reaches to jaundice, the clinical features are identical in all types of hepatitis. The GIT symptoms decreases with severity of the disease. SGOT and SGPT levels are increased prior to onset of jaundice. Necrosis of hepatocytes with altered cell permeability. Globulin level is commonly increased and serum bilirubin level may increases. You can remember these points: pain in the right side of the abdomen, fever, jaundice, digestion disorder, dark urine, feeling weak, vomiting, and nausea. Are you at risk of hepatitis? If there is usage of unsafe injections and medical procedures, unsafe sex, mother to child transmission, and injecting drug use, you can prevent the disease by using vaccines, drinking clean water, by doing safe sex, maintaining personal hygiene, habit of sanitation, and use of new needles and syringes every time. Pathophysiology includes hepatitis A virus. It is a relatively heat-resistant virus. Once the virus enters the body, it multiplies in the intestinal epitheliates, mucosa in the liver. By a circulatory system, HBV replicates in the liver cell and its fragments get immune response to the infection. The incubation period of hepatitis A virus needs 3 to 6 months for incubation. The hepatitis viruses cause similar type of liver damage. The inflammatory process is activated throughout the whole liver. The hepatocytes are destroyed by cytotoxic cytokines and natural killer cells. Both parts of the inflammatory process, cellular necrosis takes place. If inflammation affects the periportal areas or interruption of flow of bile takes place, the liver is usually able to repair itself and regain complete function if no other complications occur. The antigen antibody complexes that are formed from the interaction of the immune system with the infection with the infection circulate throughout the body, which activates the complement system. The person feels malaise, rash, arthritis, fever, etc. Abnormal proteins are also produced in the body, termed as cryoglobulinemia. The person may also develop vasculitis and glomerulonephritis. In hepatitis, hepatitis A is a highly contagious viral liver infection. It is preventable by vaccine and also caused by injection of fecal matters. It might last for weeks up to months. Symptoms include jaundice, nausea, abdominal pain, and spread through direct contact, infected food, or sewage contamination. Whenever there is a precipitating factors, triggers, it may be viruses, IV drug use, contaminated food, water or blood or alcohol. There is inflammation of the liver. Then liver cells get disrupted and there is the enlargement of liver. This enlargement leads to necrosis of liver and formation of acine cells. Then there is a formation of mononuclear infiltrates. These mononuclear infiltrates undergoes autolysis and causes anorexia, nausea, vomiting, urticaria, rashes, arthalgia, etc. Or these mononuclear infiltrates may decrease the ability to remove the toxins from the body and also increases the bilirubin level. Due to this increased bilirubin level, there is urine color gets darkened and there is a jaundice. After these clinical features, scarring of liver occurs, and due to this, there is a degeneration of liver cells that return to normal health after period of time, or it may continue to hepatic failure that leads to encephalopathy, coma, or death of that person. In hepatitis, these various viruses are different from each other in some aspects, like hepatitis A is caused due to hepatitis A virus, hepatitis B is due to hepatitis B virus, hepatitis C is due to hepatitis C virus, hepatitis D is due to hepatitis D virus, hepatitis E is due to hepatitis E virus. Among these all, except hepatitis D, all are enterovirus. Hepatitis D is delta virus. Except hepatitis B, all are RNA virus and hepatitis B is DNA virus. Thank you. If you have any query, then you can ask me in my email srb.pkcp@gmail.com. Thank you.